Okay, in this video, I'm just going to go over a quick tip that I just came across, and it's involving primarily the usage of Zillow.com, free411.com, your county assessor's website, and your Secretary of State website if necessary. So, let's say you wanted to build your buyer's list, or if you have a property under contract and you want to locate potential buyers for your deal. One thing you could do is come to Zillow.com and type in the street name of your property. So just pick a neighborhood that I've researched before. If I just go to Hedge in Champaign, for instance, Zillow's got quite a few new features. I don't believe all of these were available a year ago or even a few months ago. Anyway, what you do is type in your street address. It'll give you just a broad overview of that neighborhood. By default, once you zoom in by, I think, 2 notches or something from the top, get the street view, it'll start to highlight all of the houses that it has in its database. It also has for sale stuff, like a lot of listings I believe by default come to Zillow. But I usually uncheck that, and I uncheck the make me move, and I uncheck the for rent. So we just want to look at recent sold. And I believe by default it's going to give the last year's worth of solds, but you can come down here and select how recent you want it. So I'll just leave the default just for this example. So let's just say I had a property under contract in this neighborhood. What you could do is let's choose this one, for instance. Let's look at it. Okay, so 1412 Holly Hill Drive. Actually sold less than a month ago, so in August this year. So what we would do is, let me look at it. I don't believe Zillow is going to give you the owner's name. Let me just double check though. So nah. So anyway, what you would do is sidetrack. Anyway, what you would do is, we know the address of the property. We come over to the assessor's website for whatever county that you're looking in. In this case, it's Champaign County, and type in the address. Then we come down here and we look. Okay, 1412 Holly Hill. Now, one thing that you want to look at is you want to make sure that the mailing address doesn't match the property address. If those match, then that's an owner-occupant. Chances are they're not going to be interested in buying another property. So in this case, we have the mailing address completely different from the property address, so therefore we know they're renting it out. So the next step is, well, you could stop here and you could just send them a letter, but chances are they're going to look at it for 3 seconds and throw it in the trash, or whatever the rule is, the statistic. So we'll go to free411.com, but before I go that far, so the involvement of the Secretary of State, as if this was actually like an LLC or a corporation, then you can get on the Secretary of State's site for your state and look up who's behind that entity. Anyway, since they're just under their own name, we're going to look up the husband and wife. We're gonna look up the husband. Let's see, Bryant Harvey. Go under so free411.com and type him in. We know he's in Champaign. So there we go. So now we got Brian Harvey, and we see that the address matches up. 1714 Scottsdale Drive. 1714 Scottsdale Drive. Bonus is you got his phone number. So in my brief usage of free411.com, I haven't had a wrong phone number yet. So you call him up and you say, you know, if there weren't laws in place against this, I'd call him up and record it. But I'm not going to do that. So what you do is you call him up and you say, hey, you know, I'm an investor and I noticed that you bought a property in the Garden Hills neighborhood last August. You know, are you looking to buy any more? And then just, you know, let him talk and tell you yes or no. And if yes, then, you know, what is he specifically looking for? And then there you go. Now you got a buyer to add to your list, or maybe a buyer for the property that you already have under contract. So that's it.